Hi, friends. It's Dr. Shawna, unlicensed sex therapist, and also your friend. How are you? Are you taking care of yourself? I hate those people who say, oh my God, I haven't been on the live video in so long. But that's true. So, my apologies. I've been going through it. And I've been reaching out. Okay, I've been reaching out for help from friends and also from licensed therapists. And I'm with one right now. Can I call you Dr. Svetlana?
Well, I'm actually not licensed.
Well, are we both unlicensed?
We're both unlicensed. I mean, I'm on the path, but I'm not licensed. I don't want to...
You have not had your license taken away.
No,
you just have not gotten to that place yet.
No, I have not. I'm just a beginning therapist.
Yeah, she's starting the journey.
I am starting
and I am ending the journey. We're like two bookends. Are you still there? Okay. I need one of those selfie sticks.
Here, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. When your arm gets tired, you can give it back to me.
I'll give it back to you.
Okay. That's called teamwork.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. How are you? I'm so happy.
Hi, friends.
Dr. Svetlana, she reached out to me and she said, hey, I like what you're putting down. And I checked out her stuff and I liked what she was putting down. And so we came here together. We're here together in this beautiful apartment in the beautiful East Bay. There's spooks flying all around.
Dr. Shawna can't handle the ghost level here in my house, but she doesn't understand. I got them in check. They're in check.
She does. In fact, that brings up a great point, is your ghost techniques. And I know that you work... Both you work with them all. You work with the ghosts that's fly around old buildings. Mm-hmm. You work with the ghosts that are inside people's teeth.
It's true. Can
you share a little bit with the people your technique?
I can. Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Tune in, you guys. Listen to this. It's very, very fascinating.
All right. Well, my technique for handling ghosts, I experience ghosts to be a lot like cats. And, every cat needs a little nest or a box. And so, sometimes people organize their cats by putting out boxes and just, allowing the cats to go in and organize themselves there. And I believe in the same thing for ghosts. So sometimes ghosts just need a little pen, like a nice soft cushion.
That's what we all want.
Nice little ghost bed.
We want somewhere cozy to curl up.
Yeah. So you just figure out whatever that is. You can have a cardboard box. You can draw a box. And then you just invite them. You say, hey, when you're ready, the box is for you.
Interesting.
And generally, they'll just go organize themselves there.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, just, don't be afraid. They're just chill.
It can be so scary.
They can be scary, but so can a cat. A cat can be scary.
That's a good point.
Cats are small, but you have some scary-ass cats. I prefer ghosts to your cats. Your cats are there. They kill. They kill for you.
They do murder and slaughter.
My ghosts are not murdering and slaughtering. They're just here being ghosts,
Dr. Svet, I'm going to keep calling you doctor.
I
know
okay.
You're not
it's
a
okay.
doctor, but I like to say Dr. Svetlana. It sounds so nice coming out of my mouth. But that's fascinating because I absolutely know how to handle cats.
Mm-hmm, you do.
That's fascinating. I'm going to reorient.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, I see you. I know what you're doing.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to hold this box now in my arms. We're gonna have to share.
I gotta get one of those selfie sticks or something.
Yeah. Our big faces are
here.
We
got big faces. That's because we're so beautiful.
We are.
I'm gonna put my feet up.
All right. Get the ottoman going.
Yes. So, okay. Fantastic. We've now learned how to handle ghosts. You treat them like kids.
Yeah.
You give them a little snack and you put them in a box. Mm-hmm. And you say, good for you for murdering and slaughtering.
Yeah.
And now you can rest. Like, you don't need to get working all around the corners and making the lights go on and off.
Yeah.
You just relax.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about your ghosts, but mine are more of a haunting type of ghost, not a killing type of ghost.
Okay.
I mean, maybe you've got some killing types, but personally, I've just mostly have experience with the haunting types.
Okay, okay.
But, maybe we don't want to get into that here on live. The live thing, we can take that offline, Dr. Shauna.
Stay tuned for part 2.
Okay.
We'll learn
take that one
more.
out.
We'll learn
But
more.
Start with the boxes. And
Start with the box.
Yeah.
You can draw a box. She said you could draw
You
one.
can draw it. You can draw
You can use any medium you want.
Any
I would
medium
think.
you want. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's very exciting.
Yeah. A little, 4 walls helps.
4 walls helps.
Yeah.
Putting things in containers helps.
Mm-hmm.
Compartmentalizing is not always a bad thing.
No, it's not so bad.
I think you get into trouble when you forget where that box is.
Yeah,
you know?
just write yourself a little note, you know?
Be like,
Just be like,
here's what's in
that's
this box.
what's in this box.
Don't
Just put
forget
it out
it's
of the
there.
way. Yeah.
But it doesn't have to completely overtake your entire life.
No.
No.
No, and if they get out of hand, they need a bigger box, you just make a bigger box for them.
Yeah.
It's like, those birds, the bowerbirds that go and do you know about them?
The bowerbirds.
There's some bird out there in New Zealand.
Oh.
And when that bird wants a mate, he goes and he has his little nest and he brings all the shiny stuff in there to attract the mate, and they compete to have the fancier nest.
Oh,
So-
like a magpie a little bit?
A little bit, except
Okay.
more organized, more like...
So the magpies are just reckless punks. They're not organized at
They're
all.
just grabbing whatever shiny shit they see. But these guys are I've got my piece of tinfoil and I'm going to put it in this specific place in my bowerbird nest.
Okay.
To attract my
a
mate.
special
Yeah.
mate. Okay.
Yeah, and, the same principle applies to ghosts,
Oh,
I mean,
give 'em
some
something
people have
shiny.
altars. Mm-hmm. It's a good receptacle.
Yeah.
But, don't be limited.
No. No.
Use whatever you got.
Yeah, you find some tinfoil. use
Tinfoil,
that.
piece of paper,
Something shiny.
cereal box, recycling.
This
Yeah.
is great. These are good tools. Because you really just never know when a ghost is going to come messing with you.
It's true.
So
It's true.
now,
Yeah.
you all have the tools. You can handle it. There's no need to worry anymore.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. No, we're not going to worry.
No. Just think about your cats,
Yeah, treat them like cats. Easy.
Just respect.
peasy.
Look, they need respect. And they need a house.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
That's all we got.
Now, Miss Svetlana,
Yeah.
you said that you had perhaps some advice you were seeking.
I'm seeking some advice, yes.
Okay, well, would you like to tell our viewers what you're currently managing, what you're currently sitting with, what you are, I don't want to say struggling with.
Yeah, it's not a struggle right now. No. I think here's my question. I am, as you know, I'm trying to date this German woman.
Yes.
And it's good. It's slow and low, like a slow cooker, like a crock pot.
That's the hottest ones, honestly. The slow cooking romance. Woo!
It's like a crock pot. It's not a pressure cooker.
No.
Yeah,
It's a
crock pot.
steamy,
Yeah.
warm, slow, delicious.
Yeah, slow and low. Yep.
Yeah. I like that.
Um,
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah, and Tristy knows I haven't always been the best with making good choices in relationships necessarily.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
I've made some poor choices.
Well,
You know.
you're not the only one.
I'm sorry, and Dr. Shawna.
Well, yeah. I mean, Tristy and I are roommates. We
You
share
guys are close,
everything.
yes.
Yeah, we share everything.
Yeah. So you guys know.
Yeah,
You guys
well,
know that
we've all made
yeah.
bad choices in love.
True.
Who hasn't?
Yeah. So I'm trying to be, trying to be right by myself and by her. And she's an intimidating person a little bit, She's a giant, like an Olympian,
Uh-huh.
a brilliant person,
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, she's kind of a blonde Ubermensch, And for someone from Eastern Europe, it's like it's a little rough dealing with the blonde Ubermensch. It's like
there is ancestral reverberation.
yeah. Well, and speaking of ghosts, they want to just jump out of the box and just be like, yeah, no, none of this.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Shut down. Yeah. But I'm trying to, just organize everybody and trying to, everybody just stay in their boxes, and
Yes.
I could make a bad joke here and I'm not going to, like.
Just stay in your box.
Yeah, stay in your box. So anyway, I'm trying to be a reasonable person. So the blonde Ubermensch is a little skittish, a little like maybe has some trauma of her own, a little bit of like,
all right.
Again,
many do.
Right. So I'm having a difficult time with like understanding the physical cues with this, and I think it's on me. Like I think I'm the person who's going to have to move it forward. So I guess I'm seeking some advice about how to handle that, Dr. Shawna.
Okay. Now we've covered the. Oh, thank you, Dawn. We've covered that she's German. I'm gonna assume she is more or less a straight shooter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but there's still confusion around potential love romance.
I think it's I don't. It's okay. So the queer women are. Well, I'm not. Now I gotta qualify.
Are you their spokesperson?
I'm not. I realize I'm live on the internet and I shouldn't make any huge, broad generalizations. But speaking as a queer woman myself, I can say that, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to tell what's going on,
Okay.
Because there's not a lot of kind of social conventions around, like, who does what and, like, how to tell what's happening.
Who's going to lead.
Yeah, a lot of women have a lot of trauma. A lot of queers have trauma, so trying to figure out what people's boundaries are is sometimes a little bit difficult, and there's no like script, so you kind of have to make it up as you go along sometimes.
Absolutely. Now, since she herself, for the most part, is a straight shooter, have you, not necessarily about love, but other things, been able to be more or less a straight shooter back to her?
I have a little bit done this, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how has that gone over?
Mostly okay. I mean, she's kind of a steamroller, I'm like,
okay.
And I have a history of being steamrolled myself.
Yes.
Which is like,
right.
Yeah. And so I've been practicing. I'm practicing not getting steamrolled and giving it back.
I love that.
Yeah, but it's still a learning process for me. Still a learning process for me, Dr. Shawna.
And this love, these feelings of excitement and romance are probably showing up because those boundaries are wanting to be pushed and explored. That's like another layer that's happening here.
Yeah.
And I really like the idea of you being the steamroller this time around. Like, I'm imagining just sweeping this Ubermensch right off her Olympic-sized feet. And just get a little, like, she can be swept off her feet. How is that going to feel? I think you may be surprised.
No. But how do I know, Dr. Shawna? Like,
You don't, Paul. You don't. You can't control it.
I can't control it. No. Oh. This makes me unhappy.
I know, doll. It's so terrible.
It's terrible.
I really just, I give so much dating advice, and I really do love love. I love people falling in love. I want everyone to love each other constantly all the time. And sometimes I just hate love.
Give me this back.
I hate romance. It's just because it's so hard.
It is hard.
It's so hard. And it shouldn't be so hard. But we're all like, as you said, we're all carrying our baggage and our hurts and our sadness, and we're just these tender little
I feel I look
saplings.
despondent on the camera.
Oi. Let's talk about love.
All right, go on, Dr. Shawna. Sorry, I disrupted you.
But it's like we're just these tender little saplings and reaching out to each other, and I think, I mean, I know the dance is delicate, and I know that on one level there's a lot at risk, although really, when push comes to shove, no one's going to be horrified if somebody makes the move on them, if you've had already a nice friendship. Even if they're not interested in it, they're not going to be horrified. They're just going to be like, oh.
It's going to be a consent-based thing, I think, because I get
Yeah.
a skittishness. And
Yeah.
I.
Well, consent always.
Yeah,
yes.
but, some people you can get a sense that, it's all right to hold somebody's hand or whatever, but I don't have that with this one. I have, like, a, sense that I should be verbal.
Verbal.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a sharp, direct shooter. She communicates directly, not in metaphors.
Not so much. Maybe a little.
Unlike myself, which is 24/7 metaphor. Oh, thank you. What is it I need? Some kind of tripod or something. I don't know.
It's all good. We can share.
I know, because you are my first guest. Oh my
yes.
God. This is really special and important.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
Dr. Shawna has a guest. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. So, yeah. I feel like we'll always pay attention to your intuition, because you've got great intuition. I know that you do. Put the ancestors in a box. They do not belong in this scenario.
No.
You're working it out with them. You can discuss it with them later.
Yeah.
But they don't get to make they don't have any input in this.
No.
And yeah, I say, when the next time you hang out, really tune in to your heart and your intuition. And if you see an opening, you can be the steamroller. The steamroller in the sense that we're talking about being the one who leads, or the sharper of the shooters. It's
Yes.
You know what I'm saying.
I do.
Like, I'm not telling you to throw it down on the carpet.
I'm not. That's not going to happen.
No. That's not what needs to happen. But if she's skittish, then it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want to explore this, you're going to have to be the one to put it on the table.
Yeah.
And that's really all it is. It's like, you can serve a nice tea and crumpets and say, look at this. Interested in any of this?
I think I should say it just like that.
Because this is here. I got very nice crumpets, and I have delicious tea. And you might have some.
Yeah, I don't know if the metaphor will work. I'd probably have to explain it.
Yeah. You got to be very literal with this one.
Yeah. But yeah, I just gotta do it.
But that could be the vibe. It's like offering a delicious snack. Just a wonderful, sweet treat.
Sweet treat.
And why wouldn't you?
Oh, Sharon's in there too.
Very few people know I have a twin sister named Sharon. She is not a licensed or unlicensed therapist, but she calls herself a life coach.
I know Sharon. I know Sharon pretty well. Sharon first came out at my 40th birthday party, in fact.
That's right. She was very much in hiding before that.
No. Well, I'm a fan of Sharon. Yeah.
I should have Sharon on the show.
You should.
Yeah, I should have Sharon on the show. Yeah. To think about what sort of accessory Sharon wears so you know it's her.
Yeah, it's hard to... Here, you need to hold this now, Dr.
Okay.
What does Sharon wear?
Yeah, we're very similar.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like she has more like, like coiffed hair and like big jewelry kind of
Oh, yeah,
situation.
a lot of statement pieces.
Yes, maybe some stuff from like Chico's or something like that, some linen. So maybe some linen, like a linen.
Some linen, yeah, a linen pantsuit.
Yeah, little baggy.
Yeah, maybe a drop crutch.
Drop crutch.
I'm seeing a drop crutch and some very big turquoise jewelry.
Yeah. Like she just got back from Bali.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, that'll happen. Okay. Sharon will be on the show.
Excellent.
Yeah. So do you feel like you've got a
I think I have more or less a handle. Yeah.
like a game plan of sorts.
Okay,
I know you like plans.
I like a plan. I mean, more or less. There's something else there. I don't know what it is. I feel that maybe we need to discuss it privately, Dr. Shawna.
Okay.
And if it's live broadcast worthy, then we can return to it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now, are you willing to give myself some advice?
Oh, sure.
Oh, sit up. Hold on.
Svetlana's getting ready. Okay, here we are.
Well, it's a total transformation.
It is.
Now we've shifted.
Mm-hmm.
Now I, Dr. Shawna, am seeking love advice.
All right, I'm ready. I'll do my best. I'm not a licensed sex therapist or an unlicensed sex therapist, but I'll do my best.
Now I have been on this journey.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on this dance with this man. I know that he's not right for me.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's not right for me. And yet, there's this ridiculous strong bond between us. It feels very energetic. And so in my head, I'm like, no. Wrong. Bad. I don't want to feel this. It isn't right. And then I give him a hug at the end of our time hanging out together, and it's like my body goes crazy. It's like ping pong tables and rocket ships and nuclear fission. Now this could be because I really don't have any lovers right now, so maybe it's purely physical. Although it doesn't feel that way. It feels like more. But we are connected as friends. We spend a lot of time together. We have a very good time together. It's one of those friends where no time passes when you're together, where you like look out and you're like, well, how is the sun setting? Yeah. Didn't I just get here? But it also, it's very painful because it just makes me feel unlovable, you know? And that's a terrible feeling. And I don't want to give him all that power. My God, he doesn't want it. I'm sure of that. I'm sure he doesn't want to make me feel that way. And yet it keeps happening, and I don't know how to dismantle it. I don't know how to tear out the corners of it. I would like to just be friends with this man and not have all this physical, energetic, sexual tension. And we've talked about it. And we've agreed that nothing's going to happen. But it's like we didn't even have a conversation. Makes me feel terrible. Oh, it just sounds so ridiculous when I say it out loud.
Well, it's not ridiculous, Dr. Shawna. It's not ridiculous. It's really real, you know. And you're working something out, right?
I am. I'm working something out.
What do you think you're working out?
Well, I think it's related to this unlovability thing. I think, like, every time I feel it, I'm trying to remember that this person actually really does love and care for me. He just doesn't want the romantic sexual aspect of it. And why do I need that? from him? Is it my internalized sexism that wants that? That I need to be approved by a man? I need to be desired by a man to make myself feel lovable and worthy? What a terrible thing. I don't want that. And yet I feel trapped. I feel trapped in the paradigm. It's like a labyrinth that I can't get out of.
Mm-hmm. A labyrinth.
Yeah, like a maze.
Mm-hmm. I know a labyrinth, yeah.
You know about labyrinths.
I do. Well, can I give you just a non sequitur? Since
Please.
this isn't therapy.
Yes.
Because this isn't therapy.
This is not therapy. I am unlicensed.
So
Svetlana is unlicensed.
I used to work for this woman's musician who was obsessed with labyrinths. So I was a personal assistant, and so I spent a lot of time administrating labyrinths at one point in my life. Yeah. So I know labyrinths. Yeah, that's a non sequitur.
But, well, you're familiar with the labyrinth. I pulled that word out of nowhere, but obviously it was the right word.
Mm-hmm. I guess, here's my question. What if you just need intimacy?
Yeah.
And what if you are used to bargaining some type of sexuality for intimacy?
Yep.
I don't know if that's right, but what do you think?
That resonates.
Mm-hmm.
That resonates. I'm used to having to bargain.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What a terrible thing.
Yeah. So I guess my question is where are the other opportunities for intimacy?
Right. Where are they? Good
Yeah.
question. So perhaps my energy is better focused on that question.
That's my question to you.
Yeah. That's very helpful.
Because there's all kinds of intimacy to be had out there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's not about sex, or could be about sex, or, like all of the above.
Sure, yeah.
And I wonder what it would mean to diversify the
My
intimacy.
portfolio.
Yeah. To diversify your portfolio a little bit, yeah, so that there's more coming in than going out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's time to diversify. Excellent. That's very helpful.
Is it helpful?
Very helpful.
Good.
Yeah. Ooh. Let's recap. Okay.
We've been going for a long time.
I know. This might be the longest Ask Dr. Shawna ever.
Yeah,
So put ghosts in boxes
definitely.
and be direct with Germans, but in a very open, playful way. Right?
I'll do my best. I'm so open and...
Well, you are, Svetlana. You are.
Okay. All right.
That's the thing. You absolutely are.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big part of you.
All right. Okay. I don't know. I guess I don't always see that part. So thank you for that. Yeah.
How often do we giggle together?
I mean, whenever we see each other, it's a riot. Do you remember when we got kicked out of the hot tub?
That's right. We were very loud in a hot tub.
Yeah, we got admonished.
No regrets.
No.
No regrets. Okay, so put ghosts in boxes, be direct with Germans, and diversify your portfolio in a sexual, intimate way and beyond.
Yeah.
That about covers
I
it.
think that covers it.
Okay. Well, I want to thank my guest, not a Dr. Svetlana.
Thank you, guests. Nice to see you.
Thanks for tuning in. And, I'll see ya. Right? I'll see ya. Okay. I forget how to end this. How do you end
Is
this?
it the X?
Oh. Is it the X?
I don't know. Some old ladies.
I've never had this problem before.
What happens when you do the X?
I'm afraid it'll just delete it. Do you think it will?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, you're more familiar with this than I am.
Should we try it? Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
We are sure. Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.